We've got a great, exciting tour for you today, and I've got some special guests with me that are representing the planning and the project department in our facilities and operations. So I've got Ty, I've got David, I've got Shelby, who's going to give you a lot of detail coming up.
Okay, thanks Mike. Here we are on the first floor of the auditorium. Here we are on the stage. What we're going to have our roll-up door. So we're going to do a big glass door here that opens all the way up, and that goes from this beam to the other beam there. And that way when we have somebody here on the stage, if we're playing to the outdoor seating area, we'll be able to open up this door and have all the outside to be able to see in here. So here we are on the eastern section of the seating, the stadium seating. So as you can see now, it's just all concrete sections, but we will have seating here and then seating on the middle section and then the far west section. And then floor seating as well with handicap accessible seating there. So what we want to focus on here is some of the scaffolding and everything that it takes to hang the ductwork and the electrical and all the lights and all the finishes that will be on the top of the auditorium, which will be the floor of the ballroom. So monumental task here, getting all this scaffold up into place, basically 2.5 stories of scaffolding. And then on top of these scaffold boards, they actually have rolling scaffold that they move up and down these scaffold up top of this platform to hang all their MEP equipment and do all these ceiling finishes.
All right, hey everybody, this is David, and we're now just walked in the west entrance to the new Welcome Center. And as you walk into this atrium, this west entrance is going to be probably the main entrance for visitors on campus and for new students who are coming in more or less off the street. So we're going to walk in, they'll see an information desk over here to my right, where someone will be able to check in, get information, kind of get some direction and need oriented within the building. Behind that desk, we have a feature wall that's going to include I think it's a 20-foot or 18-foot video wall, which is going to be a really, really neat feature. There's a sky bridge here that'll connect the southern half of the building with the northern half on the second floor. And then as we walk through, you can see that this main hallway right here is going to be the connection to the student services, the navigation station, and everything else that we'll show you a little bit more in a minute. And then there's also there's going to be a very nice glass door entrance here, or entrance and exit that'll take you out to the courtyard from interior, and vice versa. If you're coming from the east side of the building to get in here, you can come in this way as well. We're now standing in the atrium, again on the student service side. And over here to my right is where the navigation station is going to be for new students and existing students. And if you look over here to my left, you'll see this grand staircase that will take students from the first floor up to the second floor. And as you can tell, similar to what we just saw in the auditorium, the scaffolding in these atriums is to enable construction to get up and do all the ceiling work above, duct work and fire sprinklers, electrical, plumbing, everything else. We're now just a little bit to the south of where we just were in the atrium, and this is now the office suite side. As you can tell, here's a sign showing that this is a finished wall, so be careful for the contractors not to damage anything. Here's power and data for these offices that are going to be right here in this location, and light switches. You see right over here too. That's where the light switch is going to be. So we're quite a bit farther, like I was saying, on this side. And then just to orient you all again, we're on the south side of the first floor, and this is the office suite where we're going to have, I can show you guys, floor plan here with departments. So we're standing right here. So this is the enrollment and records group here. Behind the camera is where admissions is going to be over here. And then behind me is where financial aid is going to live over here on first floor.
All right, so now we're on the second floor of the building. I'm in the southeast corner. You can see they've made a lot of progress up here. There's a lot of action going on. So right behind me over here, they're actually working on installing the drywall and finishing that up in this area. And then on my right-hand side over here, they're installing some of the exterior glazing for the windows. Also on the second floor, they're working on the ductwork right now. So you can see him, he's installing some of the HVAC and getting that all set. And just to orient you guys where we're at, so I'm currently in this corner where transitions is going to end up, and then right above that you'll have the Title IX offices, AVP, and SACE VP. And then on the other side of this floor we'll have the advising offices.
We're outside now, and the reason we want to give you this perspective is because most of you are driving along 20th Street to my right and actually capturing the outside of the building as it goes up. So we come outside of the building, really excited to show you the glasses going in, got all this beautiful brickwork that's going to show and really complement the south side of the building. As we pan up on the south side of this building, that's where the reds and the gray paneling, all this metal paneling is going to really pop and really give a beautiful, beautiful look at this building. So we're so excited for people as maybe they take this route on 20th Street every day to work. Every day is going to be different. So we're really excited to continue to show the progress. We're back with you now from the west elevation. So right behind me, you take a look. The architect's done an incredible job on really give us identity to this Welcome Center. A lot of their angles and their shapes, and it's a really cool feature that really sets this building apart from any other building Ames Community College has ever built. So we're very excited for that. We got a great update for you in a few weeks. Keep checking back on social media, and go Aardvarks!